one mid from each team.
Let's see around these bounties.
Yeah, I mean, Boxy might get caught here. You see him.
The battle begins.
Let's see if they can go. They've got the concoction level 1. Duraccio. He leads in.
Quinn, are they gonna give it to him?
I mean, he'd love to grab it. He's gonna jump over with the orb. And they'll set it up for him perfectly.
Oh,
First blood, Quinn, to start this game through.
Nisha is not happy about that one. This is usually a turnable matchup for either side. I think the runes also change massively how the heroes can get to play. They're both like very side lane heavy. Void Spirit getting a good rune can easily rotate to especially the safe lane, but also the underroad lane, and vice versa. If Puck gets a good rune, free kill on the supports, threatens the Ursa, threatens the Doom. I'm very curious to see the top lane in Stania versus Tofu. We've seen this called out-trade a lot of range heroes. Light, he has a really good animation. He doesn't have the highest right-click damage, but yeah, just from the animation plus the mischance and how you can put heroes in a bad situation, you can out-trade them. It's not something that we see very often. It hasn't been picked very much by most teams. And I don't think we've seen the AA Oracle yet. It used to be a thing of the past. It's very popular to have these two heroes in the same game.
Whose favour did it normally sort of end up going? You know, which sort of support ends up feeling nice to play in that?
I'm an Oracle believer.
Yep.
I think people sometimes used to pick AA against Oracle, but for the most part, people pick the Oracle into the AA. Yeah, there's funny interaction with the ultis. If you're able to wait a couple seconds for the Ice Blast to have hit and let it tick down, that's when you can throw your ult. Because it lasts for 7 seconds on Oracle, and the first level of ulti on AA lasts 10. So you have to wait 3 seconds for level 1. And if you do it after that, then the heal will kick in. But it's also, you can dispel cold feet, bottom lane, good damage on Sai. Oh no.
And Boxy's going to be ready to jump. Infernal Blade onto Duraccio. Oh. He's in with the blast off. Duraccio's gone.
Wow.
They'll lose Sai in return. So the trade's been made between the cores. Carry for the offlane.
Yeah, I think you're quite happy if you're Liquid. Plus the lane looks to be pushing back into the Doom. But if Doom can delay the Alk's game for his own game, he's always going to accept that. Laying Alk is more important than anything. Yeah, the lane gets back. Very good for Liquid. Top lane, Ace is going for the boots first. We see this quite often. We've seen it against the Monkey Kings. And I think it's the same concept versus the Ursa. Like if you rush the Vanguard, you're just playing into the Jingu, or in this case, you're playing into the Overpower, Pure Swipes.
Very easy to sort of save one another. Just having the movement speed on Ace and Tofu, of course, with that blinding light, ready to push back Mickey any time that the Ursa tries to go aggressive onto the Underlord. Any ways to allow Ace to farm pretty freely up here.
Yeah, and for Sai, he's going to try to get the Vanguard as soon as he can. Mid lane, Quinn, not affected yet by the first blood. Nisha, not affected. Oh, what is this? No orb?
Indeed, he's a waning rift, so we'll manage to keep his distance.
I see a lot of nothing.
Nisha trading well, and as you say, that's definitely not sort of the setup from that beginning that shows here in the matchup.
I thought it would look better.
Like CS lead. Quinn again.
Oh.
The creep wave coming in, so Remnant connect. Oxy for a chance to jump on this.
This is a very tense moment. I don't know if Quinn is going to be able to contest this CS.
They're both so low here in the mid lane.
I think not.
Boxy just messing with him as much as he can. Right forth the mine. I mean, Boxy can go for this. He's going to try under the tower, but it's not enough burst.
Oh, it was so close for the sticky bomb to also have the range AoE. I think that would have turned into a kill. Quinn having to go back to base just before the 4-minute rune spawn. I think that feels kind of bad. Void Spirit doesn't have to miss this wave. He gets the bounty rune, and he'll get the water rune. Might even get 2. I think Celery will try to stop that though.
I've seen many times in this tournament Boxy just making these nice little moves around the mid that have given Nisha the edge in quite a few circumstances in these early minutes.
A skill build is always interesting to see. Some people go for higher levels cold feet, some people go for the max level ice vortex.
Boxy.
Bottom lane.
He's going to get the jump onto Duraccio. It's going to be off the mark with the mine. Gets there, and he may have
I think
well got the kill.
Foxy almost always hits the sticky bombs, but a rare miss.
Still Duracho is going to have to take the walk back to base. A bit of time that he's forced out. And as you can see in the CS so far, he's the lowest out of the cores. Definitely having a slightly rougher time. Pressure the Liquid's managed to put onto it.
Quinn is also surpassed by the Void Spirit, even though he got the first blood. It's I think Nisha somehow managed to reel it back. Some people really love this matchup, but Puck was the ultimate last pick. So I wonder what Quinn sees. I think it's the coil value and the supports. It's really nice to play Puck against these types of supports.
It's pretty slippery this game as well. Sort of outside the Remnant or a Doom. This Puck in the mid-game fights, he's going to be tricky for Liquid to keep locked down.
And you have a classic combo that we used to see a lot around TI3. The Alliance Coddle Puck. You are always able to blinding light them out of the coil, force to stun. And Chakra Magic is also very good for the Puck skill set.
Nice.
Around the mid, ready.
Setting up for the 6-minute rune.
It's going to be a big point for both teams to look towards bottom. Duracho tries to step up, but again, Boxy's there ready to keep Zai covered. He gets in aggressively with the blast off. This time not bringing down Duracho low enough for Zai to push on for a kill. And so this was just a straight up save from Celery. And more than ready to hold them back with a root or...
Nisha's going to get the 6 first. And it's going to be 6-minute rune spawning off. Quinn is trying really hard to nuke out the wave. Going to get from the range creep. He does.
Nisha's going to play aggressively and kill off Tofu.
Oof.
And Insane are able to take him down, and they'll set up for that rune, and it's a good one. Arcane rune into the bottle for Nisha.
Very good one. A little bit slower game than some of the previous ones, I feel like. The other games we've had 6 kills in 4 minutes. Simon's 4 at 6.
Boxy, he's trying his best to shake that up. He's constantly moving from the bottom lane to the mid lane, looking for opportunities to jump.
Celery also having really good XP on the Oracle already. This is a hero you top lane.
See if they can take Ace down. Tofu's going to be here to help out. In fact, Ace, he just turns and takes out Mickey. What? They tried to push him for the kill on the Underlord, but it weren't happening. Ace stands his ground, and Mickey, he dies for his efforts.
Cornucopia.
That's a rough one. They can get the push going in a bit on this top lane. We'll see again this attempt here. Mickey feeling that he could step up. He already got sort of a couple of stacks going onto Ace. Couldn't quite get that last hit in. Tofu comes in with the blast. Played it risky there to see if he could find the kill.
Celery. He went for the wisdom rune. Oh, what a player. What a player. He's juking so hard. Ankles are broken. Oh, they find him.
They're looking for him. Zai. He'll head over as well to help Boxy out.
It's going to take some time to kill him, though. Oh, he doesn't get the second heal on himself.
They're in with the jump. He's gone. Boxy picks up the kill.
Nisha.
This time Mickey's got the backup of the Void Spirit. Nisha leading in onto Ace. Jump across with the Astral Step. Ace, he's surrounded. He's going to try to get out with the Fiend's Gate, but he won't make it. Nisha offering enough damage with this rotation to take Ace down this time. Mickey stays alive.
It's going to be the 8-minute rune. Quinn going for the treads on the Puck first.
Is under attack.
Very interested to see what kind of item build he's going to go for overall.
So he's going to go full aggressive, get that Witchblade out as soon as he can.
Yeah.
He knows that he doesn't really have to build items to protect himself. Should be able to jump around freely, and if he does get caught, can be bailed out by Celery on the Oracle.
And dispel the other Remnant.
And with the jump of the blast elf, Baron's going to end up being bottom. Quinn will lay down the Dream Coil onto Nisha alone. Nisha gets the pullback on Celery with the Remnant. They'll use the Blinding Light combo here towards the end of the Dream Coil, but Nisha, he's more than 5, jumps in aggressively, looks to finish on Tofu and Quinn. As Quinn has to jump away, he'll escape, but Celery will not, as Gaming Gladiators lose both their supports.
Yeah, it looked scary for a moment there for Nisha, but the raindrop and the power treads, strength, universal hero. I don't know if that matters in this case, but not enough damage. Coddle Oracle. This Oracle hits special timings. Like, it's one of the best heroes to get early level 5 and early level 7 on. Just the nature of Fortune's End and Purifying Flames. If you manage to get early levels, it feels like a completely different hero. You cut through the raindrops, you're the king of these early fights. But yeah, I was commenting on his XP gain, but now it's 3 minutes later and he's still level 4.
Duracho backing off from the lane now that Zai, he's hit the 6, so always will be that imminent threat of a Doom going out on whoever steps up to that bottom lane to pick up the farm, pick up the XP. If we can start to catch things up in the jump. Still, but as far ahead as he wants to. We'll see if he can catch up and
Ooh,
get back to a
Celery.
good Radiance
This is gonna be
timing.
hard.
And surrounding him here. In this bottom part of the map around this one, not a safe place for anyone to really step on Gaming Glad. It doesn't protect himself a little bit with the Fate Edict, but Zai is closing in. TP will come in from Tofu. Having enough to push back Zai. They're also laying down the Fiend's Gate. Gaming Gladiators, they want to take this fight. The roots there from Ace. Not able to throw the concoction off in time though, Durash, as he ends up stunning himself. They still look to spend time chasing Boxy out. He'll jump across. In fact, he's into the trees. They won't be able to keep chasing because Liquid, they brought in the backup as well. Midgate turns up and he's ready. Down Ace. Pops the DD, throws out an orb. Stun hit, throwing the way of Zai. They're pushing back as well with the blinding light. Dream Coil's going to control Nisha. And up a concoction ready to go, but the Doom will be there down on a Duracia. Nisha falls. He'll stand close to one on the side, so the self-stun of the concoction still catching this side. They'll set up for another, but Mickey, he's not being dealt with. The other strong. Quinn. Connect with the orb, Mickey getting low, but a rev up here with the overpower, ready to turn and punch back on whoever closes the gap on him. Spending a lot of time chasing Boxy, Quinn will find him. Bit of a cleanup being done here by the Pug.
Oh, such a good fight for the Puck. Perfect DD scenario, and this is why he picked it versus the Void Spirit, like I was saying before. Some people really do it, they don't see the matchup the same. Obviously, Coil threatens Spirit heroes, and this is why this is you click Coil on him and he can't use it to simulate nor Astral Step. Yeah.
Zai's going to charge back in the lane, but got to be careful. Gaming Gladiators still having the numbers down here, and of course Doom on cooldown. Zai after that last fight.
Talking about supports and levels, we almost got Ice Blast. We got it now. Oracle missing half a level for his level 6. Tofu still on level 6 as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Went 3-0-1. The hot start that you'd hope to see from the final pick Puck.
Yeah, very hot. For a moment, I thought Nisha was bringing it way back, but looks like it's still worth giving Puck the first blood.
Got the lead here on all three cores. At that advantage, it's close though still overall. 6-8, less than 1k gold between the two teams.
We've had a DD rune, we've had an Arcane rune, and I think we had an Illu rune. So what was missing is the Invis and the Shield rune. Pretty big, the Shield rune. Invis rune, less so.
Agents of the void.
But still, 12-minute rune coming up. I think it's what both teams are probably thinking about, looking at.
See how sort of the timing of the carries keep up. I mean, already, Mickey, he's got the Battle Fury done, a very decent timing. A high chance that he'll be able to do his best to keep that gap closed between him and the Alchemist. Duracho still trying to find his way towards the Relic.
Dire's top tower
Stacks coming
is
out
under
for Tofu.
attack.
This area is starting to get pretty juicy. Would help him finish it. I mean, it's a really slow Jens, I would say, like really slow. It's not the fastest. He's neck to neck with Ursa, who has the Battle Fury. So if Liquid get wind of the stacks in Radiant Triangle, they might want to go there.
We're going to see Gaming Gladiators try and set things up with that combo. Dream Coil and Blinding Light ready to go. It's Tofu and Quinn heading up towards the top. Seems they can maybe catch out Mickey at this point of the game where he's just got the Battle Fury alone. Combo could be enough to burst through him.
Yeah, so the thing about this AA hero is that you really want to be going first, reacting with Ice Blast and reacting with your kind of skill set is generally pretty hard. You have tanky heroes that tank a lot of spells and the enemies overcommit, start clumping. Yeah, sure, maybe it's still fun, but rule of thumb is you really want to be going first. Oh, top lane.
That Boxy, he's going to try and get through the Twin Gate in time to get away from this. Quick enough. They're holding behind. Quinn gets another kill. Dominating now on the Puck. Space is there for Gaming Gladiators to look to take the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, this looks like a tower secure for them. Alchemist nearing Radiance. But we're also getting to the Roche territory for Liquid. They're the team that can probably take it way before Gladiators can. Alc doesn't want to do it with some naked Radiance unless he gets a special rune. Until then, yeah, I wonder when Liquid will look to do it. It could be coming up at nighttime.
Is under attack.
14-minute rune coming up, so no, what did I say? Invis.
I wants to try and make something happen down bottom. Tofu We saw earlier this area, a risky place to be for the supports if they're not prepared to fight as a team. Last time around, Gaming Gladiators, of course, bringing the numbers in.
Dire's top tower
These stacks
is under
continuing
attack.
to grow. Huge amounts
Radiant's
of gold and
bottom tower
HP sat
is
here.
under attack.
I mean, do you think, is there any sort of chance for Liquid to contest this area that they've got stacked up so heavily, Gaming Gladiators? Or
I mean, there was. I think the smoke with the Void Spirit and AA could have opened up this area. You are worried about the position of the Oracle.
Radiant's middle
Oracle's at the right
tower
place
is
at the right
under
time.
attack.
I wonder if it's a sensible play. I don't think so.
I mean, they're already farming it now. Duraccio's
Yeah,
getting
it's
so
true.
much from this.
Yeah, that's that's over 1,000 gold.
Indeed, the Radiant's timing may not have been the fastest, but sort of stacks like this, you can
Radiant's
expect the next
bottom
time to come
tower
out pretty
is under
soon.
attack.
Bottom lane, they'll get in on the jump onto Tofu. Liquid, I'll be able to take this tier 1 themselves. Give them a little bit longer than that of Gaming Gladiators with that top
Radiant's
push
bottom
around
tower
a
is under attack.
Thunderlord. They'll still get it done. Doesn't
Radiant
look
structures
like
are
Gaming
fortified.
Gladiators just want to bring any heroes down here. They're happy to just farm elsewhere on the map.
Yeah, I'll get into his time. It's much quicker this way.
Dire's courier
I do
has been
think an
killed.
early BK could help you. I think what you're probably
Radiant's
trying to
bottom
get ready
tower
for is this roach fight that Liquid might force. BKB out could definitely be a game changer. Will help the Oracle save the ulti for the 3 seconds that he has to. Give vision for his team. Maybe if you get the right stun, and even just fully commit, kill an Ursa, kill a Doom.
Really getting a lot of space to start to boost that lead at Duracha. Of course, yeah, Mickey's farm still absolutely
up.
solid. He's going to have the Blink Dagger done and a couple of 100 gold on top of the Battle Fury, so still flying the items on Ursa.
Yeah, Blink Dagger Ursa together with the Voice Spirit is really going to help both the Doom and the A take the fight. Oxy just always make some kind of magic happen. I think if he gets to start with the blast off, it might even
Dire's
be the
middle
best start.
tower is under attack.
Open up for his force.
Going to try and set up things with the Dream Coil here around mid. They're coming in with the Ice Blast follow-up as well. The other bursting. He's away, so a
Radiant's
couple of
bottom
missed ults there.
tower is under attack.
Nika.
Radiant's
Xenia.
courier has been
He's
killed.
going to turn it to Duracho, but Duracho, he'll turn and take it. And another bit of a freebie there for Duracho calling the jungle. We'll see in the mid, Quinn keeping his distance. They're trying to push them off the tower, but Gaming Gladiators likely to keep this push going around the siege creep. And they'll take another tier 1.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you see. They go on the Void Spirit, and A doesn't really have any other way than to just kind of throw out the ulti and hope that his team will turn. I think Liquid really want to either do a smoke themselves or force a fight on their terms, where they're going to be able to get the vision and either get the Techies or Doom to start. Or Void Spirit for that matter. It is nighttime, so Roche is in the top area. You see Boxy starting to mine it up a little bit.
It's always that difficult part of the map to enter into when you're playing against the Techies.
Yeah, if you're Liquid, I think you want to do it in the next minutes. The next Roche also comes on your side.
Gaming Gladiators, they'll certainly want to have something to say about it. They'll have a solid shot doing so with the BKB done on Duracho.
I think that would be super important. Quinn going for travels next. I think it's very nice. If you manage to get a shard later on the call, you have this puck travels, and the way you can kind of split the map and play the map. The only real catch they will have for the puck is the Doom or the Void Spirit. Void Spirit can be a lot less reliable. Yeah, Mischief Blink should get out.
See how soon they want to try and go for that Liquid team fight. The Game Gladiators will bring, it'll certainly be their Fiend's Gates back off cooldown. These items from Ace coming into play. Life of Insight done. Well on the way to being able to get that Crimson Guard secured before the next team fight.
Orb of Destruction on the Ursa. One of the better neutral items to come back into the game. Quinn fighting for the rune here.
And Nisha's going to make the jump. They end up being top, just an invis rune. Yeah, 18 minutes in, both teams being very conscious of those power runes. Super important mid-hero to try and counter this.
I think Gaming Gladiators is pretty happy with what's going on.
Sure.
Puck getting a little bit bigger and bigger, and out getting to his Blink Dagger. I don't think you're ecstatic about the game. I think Liquid's also quite fine with what's happening. You're going to scale really well. Doom is no hero to mess with late game. Even though you have an Oracle and even though you think you can survive with the Alp, you might just not be able to fight back.
See, look, Gaming Gladiators, they're actually going to be the ones that step into Roche first.
Yeah. I don't think you let this happen if you're Liquid.
It seems like they're kind of doing exactly that. They're not really setting anyone up here. Maybe not quite expecting Gaming Gladiators to go for it as early as they have with this timing. Maybe not appreciating how quickly Dracho was going to be able to get the BK on the Radiance and the Blink. I'm feeling that they wouldn't force this, but Gaming Gladiators, they're into the pit. They're Liquid, they're not aware of this at all.
I wonder if they're not aware or if they're just giving it up. I think a lot of these Russians do happen with other teams not being aware ever since the map got bigger. You know, they could be out setting up for Tormentors, getting the Wisdom units and whatnot. In just 19 minutes, not much is going on, but yeah, they get it.
They get, Quinn, he's ready to force the fight now with the Blink, Witchblade, now the coverage of the Aegis. He's just going to feel pretty much invincible jumping in on these team fights.
It's such a good Aegis game. You have Aegis versus the Ice Blast, the Doom. You could have chosen it on the out, but I do like it more on the puck. You get to go in and open the fight for your team. And if they commit on you, if they try to kill you one, shoot for it. So, big timing for Gaming.
And they want to try and force a fight here, Quinn. Look at the setup and attempted TP put a stop by Ace as he swings across the map with the Fiend's Gate. Has the catch to put a stop to Insanius. I
have a feeling Bounty Hunter wouldn't be here with the stun. If it playing a different hero.
And certainly feeling good.
Feeling very good.
And getting all the items at all the right times.
Nisha trying to get a free tick on the Aegis. It's incredible damage. That was one Astral Step. Quinn almost killed him.
Yeah, the power of the Deso build that we're seeing come
and
to
yes, the
sort of popularity.
Robo for added damage. I think maybe he wants to Orb of Destruction too. I don't know if they have any more tokens.
See where we want to head for next. I mean, now that the Aegis is there on Gaming Gladiators' side, I think for Liquid, they're probably not going to be too interested in fighting the fight, at least until Mikkei's got his BKB, and very close to having it. Gaming Gladiators on the other side, they really want to force the action. They know that they've got this little bit of a lead, and they want to push that. They want to take these team fights. Catch on the mid.
Nisha.
They're going to go for him. Up with the silence, along with the Dream Coil, and blasting back with the blinding light. It's a clean combo from Gaming Gladiators that leaves no chance for Nisha to escape.
I think Quinn is going to keep going. They're going to keep going behind the tower. If he sees any of them, he might jump on the A here.
See, yeah, he's going for this big stun. We'll be fine and setting up with the Pavis. They're still going to go aggressive under the tier 3. Dyrachio jumping in.
Relax.
But not going to be able to find any kills. They'll turn their attention towards the tier 2. Fortification will be there from Liquid. And Mikkei does now have the BKB complete. So maybe more of a chance that we'll see this Ursa turn up to the action. Still could be hesitant though into this Aegis with the pump. They know the Gaming Gladiators are strong. They're going to try. They smoke up. 10 seconds until Nisha's back in the game though.
So for Mika, I mean we've seen it earlier on in the tournament. This Oracle hero can really mess with Ursa. Oh,
they're gonna go there with the jump. They'll drop down the 2 straight away on the way. The Fox Promise comes down from center. Ice Blast connects as well. GG trying to do their best to protect Ace and get him out of this. Nisha jumps in, gets the catch on the Topher with the random, but Topher's there. The pump, the mech still goes down. They've lost the coil and they will lose Ace as well. Dyrachio 2-man for conscience. Catch up to Nisha. Nisha, he gets burst. They're able to combo him down. Quinn jumps back in. They turn towards side. Dyrachio taking the hold. This grab with the swipes. Stacking it up here from Mikkei. Dyrachio back off and reset. Mikkei doing it soon. I catches Quinn. In follow play. They take a Quinn down. For Quinn coming in. Waiting with us. Here I am. Towards Mikkei's pushing on, chasing out the Ursa. Jump forward, concoction from Dyrachio, they'll get him. They take down Mikkei. Insania's going to go for the TP out. They don't have the detection. Insania escapes. I mean, Liquid able to give quite a punch there to Gaming Gladiators around the Aegis that the Gaming Gladiators had. But all in all, they take kills back in return off that second fight of Quinn. Dyrachio went pretty deep for this one, but he's got the protection. Celery.
Oh, he missed the hoof stomp. That could
The
have.
ice
I
blast.
think he would died.
Without, he might have been in a bit of trouble, but as it is, Celery's the only one to get caught. Techies and Quinn, they'll stay safe to the side. I mean, an attempt there from Liquid, but it doesn't quite work out fully in their favor. The second life of Quinn, it was too much to deal with. They could deal with him once, they couldn't deal with him twice.
It looked really good in the beginning. You got the ice blast after the Oracle ulti, which means it's never going to heal. All these Underlord items just kind of not working out for him.
Attack.
All the healing, all the HP region that you would have had
Radiant are
negated.
scanning.
And then as the fight goes on, the puck has Aegis, you get called towards the end. They just have too much.
They're going to look to go again. Boxy stepping out. But
I think it's almost finished as well in the puck. There's such a big item.
Quinn. Yeah, amping up the damage first away, got the full Kaya done. Huge amounts of spell out. Bottom lane, Techies. He's setting things up onto Zai. Backup's coming in with the Fiend's Gate. Zai in a whole world of pain. Z's out, and with the creeps pushing in, they could go for another tier 1 tower. Even maybe push for more. Gaming Gladiators now starting to build the advantage.
This Oracle hero, I think he's going to become the new meta. New meta in the finals.
There's a high chance, right? We know both teams, they love to play it. Liquid as well, very capable with this hero.
So strong, this face edict. A hero like Alchemist, you can just put it on him, 100% magic resistance, and you can still hit. Almost level 2, false promise. Yeah, I'm not sure. If you're Team Liquid, you have to get on the back line. You're gonna need to smoke, find an angle. I think Knight will be in your favor. I mean, it always is when you're trying to get towards the back line. So if they're gonna smoke, I hope it's gonna be in the next 30 seconds. Sai almost got BKB.
He really needs his as well. I mean, but he's pretty much sort of the prime candidate to make those jumps, try and isolate the Oracle at the back lines. But as we're seeing, you know, Quinn's been very good with the way that he has the silence ready to protect those that are getting jumped by this Void Spirit. BKB, of course, once it's done on Nisha, will solve that issue.
Behold!
Yeah. Interesting items coming out. Obviously going for the Solar Crest.
Full halberd now done on Ace, so even further ways to sort of render a lot of this time that it's going to try and commit in the fight. It's pretty useless getting in with that disarm onto the Ursa.
Yeah. This halberd.
He's gearing up pretty on. It's getting into those punches. Keep up him farm.
Dire's top tower is under
Of course.
attack.
Jatro?
Is he gonna find out? It's close. You're out in the TP in the trees, just in a point where he's still short of the gold for BKB. 200 gold.
Oh, he's taking portal. He's taking the portal. He's going bottom.
It's on his own. Zai's going to catch wind of it. I think Techies, he didn't come down here for a fight. Oh, maybe he did come down here for a fight. He's going to get stoned, but the concoction was out in time, and he's in the sky. Zai beat down upon. He's got no chance. The ice blast will get thrown away of Techies, but there's no follow. They can't capitalize on this. And now Insane, he's in trouble as well. Quinn catching him with the coil. More than happy to just walk into the fight there. Techies knows he's strong. He just heads down there through the twin gate, starts the fight off. Liquid, they're struggling. They're falling behind. Nisha starting to get played around with by Quinn. He has got the BKB at completion. Will manage to have that sort of safety if they do ever follow up on these sort of jumps. McKay, he's going to get in. He's going to try and go aggressive on the Ace, but with that Albert done on Ace, this is a pretty impossible kill to try for. McKay having to use the ult on an attempt to escape.
What a hero. This Fiend's Gate from Ace is so much. It's so much to worry about. Like you think you get a guy alone, but the next second there are 5 there anyway. Playing around twin gates, playing around the map, it just feels really bad.
Tower is under attack.
You're Liquid. You cannot dodge fights against this.
So hard for them to go on any of these heroes. Quinn now with the Lincoln Sphere complete. Very unlikely that we see him go down this game unless he gets massively caught out on his own. But so far the gameplay from Quinn has been perfect. No deaths on this puck. Seemingly the sort of the perfect pick, the perfect way to end Gaming Gladiators draft this game.
Quinn has been really showing why they pickpocket this game. Core is always led into something. Chakra Magic, Witchblade. I think it's all been working out really well.
Dire are scanned.
So yeah, watch and learn.
Nisha. Careful with moves like that. Duracho's going to have the concoction. So it's going to force Liquid to come in with the backup side. What about going on Duracho with the 4 stars there? Gets him out of the combo. Only Ace going to be clipped by the Ice Blast. Tofu more than ready to save those that do get jumped, do get focused by Zai's initiation.
It's never going to work. It's never going to work if you jump to frontline, Underlord, or Alchemist and you don't see the rest. It's wishful thinking. I think the best approach would be, if you're gonna jump on the Alch or jump on the Underlord, is do it without committing your important spells. And as soon as the Oracle shows to cast a Fate's Edict, you have to find him, get on him. And yeah, if you find the Coddle as well, you can start killing the backline, and then later, that's when you turn back to the course. If not this, I'm not really sure. Even if you find a core alone on the map somewhere, you have to keep in mind the Fiend's Gate. If they're together, they're 5.
I think that they were trying to make a play up towards Ace potentially.
Yeah, this is the one you want to go on. But if he doesn't get the Fiend's Gate out to...
I mean, backup's already coming in. Gaming Gladiator anticipate this sort of move from Liquid. So whilst they see Ace, and then they're going to try for him. Into the Ice Blast, they're bringing it right, they've done it. They've taken out Ace. The core will hold back the rest of Ace, he's going to fight it back. Jump forward direction, he's able to get a 3-man concoction. He's still up to the side, takes him out. Now turns towards BKB. Beyond the BKB, attempts to stand in his ground, but surely Alchemist did too much. He's stacking up the Fury Swipes, but it isn't enough to beat down Duracho. Duracho will live. Zai and Mickey taken out.
Wow. The Alchemist hero looks so much better when you get these 3-man concoctions. Oh, that's so strong.
And now straight into Roche. They know with the 2 main cores sort of down on Liquid, you know, at least what Nisha, he's not going to be looking to fight alone without Zai and Mickey. It's another opportunity for Gaming Gladiators to walk in and take the Roshan.
Nice try. I don't know what you do if you're Liquid. Like, you kill this Underlord. It's the guy who puts the Fiend Gate down. Is kind of the best target for you to keep playing on the number game. But yeah, he buys back, gets back into the fight, and Duracho, he's fat.
I mean, we'll see it again. You know, they were able to burst him pretty quickly, but as you said, barely any hesitation. As soon as he's aware the fight's going to keep going, and yeah, Duracho capitalizing fantastically on the setup there for Quinn, landing the Dream Coil into the concoction. Just not a chance for Liquid at that stage. And Mickey does his best to try and fight back with the BKB in the enrage, but he's already too low. And as soon as they come to an end, so does he. Back in the action down bottom. They're actually going to be able to find Nisha. The glimmer's there. Give Nisha a bit of an opportunity to survive a little bit longer. Get the post off. The blast from Tofu. Still ends up going regardless, Nisha.
Ooh, it's tough. I think they need to find a way to approach the fight. You could maybe get away with dooming the Alch. You just have to kind of go on the rest. Yeah, try to kite him, try to not die to him. He does have an Abyssal Blade Blink, so easier said than done.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so hard. If he gets either sort of Chemical Rage BKB off first, you're probably not killing him. And then obviously the support backup. We've seen time and time again, Tofu on the call, between the 4-star and the mech, he can bail you out of there. And obviously Sailor with his innate skill abilities, you know, False Promise, Fate's Edict, he's saving people left, right, and center. Just, you can't jump the cores, and you can barely get to the backlines. It's so hard for Liquid to find these supports with the way that Gaming Gladiators are positioning themselves in these team fights.
There's a potential way. If you actually just doom the Oracle and you jump the Alchemist with the Ursa, I think the 5 seconds double overpower from Ursa would kill him. Did give up on his Corrosion Orb. Not the Corrosion, but the... oh, what's happening here? Are they going to jump on the Tormentor?
I don't think they want to. It's still not really a good opportunity for Liquid to find a fight. They have to sit back and just let Gaming Gladiators take it.
Yeah, but I think this Ursa, he can maybe kill the Alch, given a Doom on Oracle, and just given enough time to hit him. Build up the Fury Swipes. Could be a way. You have to cut, like, you have to deal with the halberd, and if your BKB doesn't, if you doesn't die in BKB, then Oracle's gonna start disarming you. But I'm not really sure what they need to do. Nisha has to do some heavy lifting. Doom has to do his part, and somehow they have to get Ursa to hit. I don't even consider AA spells relevant anymore. I think with Oracle having this much of a lead, like, and his team, it's so easy for him to choose when and where to cast your spells. It does feel like this AA didn't really work out.
They just get the huge items out now. You know, Tofu's been able to treat himself to a Hex.
Full Hex on the column. That feels good.
Smoke could hit hard. Liquid themselves, they're trying to step out with the smoke.
You see both supports, they did this in the other game too. The one that I think they were losing.
We're going to see Ace, but he's off the mark with the way he starts the fight, and even so, this is an Underlord with an Aegis. Quinn, be able to get the jump with the dripping collar on the flaming rift. Heading up, he's going to look for the Hex into the blinding light, knocks him back. So if they can finish off Nisha, no further catch. He's going to jump aggressively, they want to get rid of the support, the kill on Celery. McKay's going to try and look for more, caught by the halberd and the silence. Start to back off, but now he's ready to get back inside. He makes the jump, they get the Doom down. I don't want the Alchemist, but the chemical raise, the BKB on most of the concoction. And Durancho just walks in, stands next to two supports, decimates Sincere and Boxy, and ready for more. Turns over to one side, caught by the Hex, caught the BKB. Boxy jumps in with the blast off to try and hold back Durancho, but Durancho, he's back up to full HP. Another concoction thrown down to one side, jump forward here from Quinn, waiting Rift, takes Sai out. Nisha's dead, Sai's out, save to be set for Boxy as Quinn gets the triple, and Liquid, they're running out of options.
Wow, I don't even know what to do. You have this Alchemist showing top. Liquid's probably talking about it. This is a good chance. Alch won't be here. Guess what? Fiend's Gate. And he's always there.
And they're ready to clean up the base. They take down the bottom set of racks. They move over towards the mid. 30 seconds here. Until Nisha's back in the game. Sai does have buyback available, but with no Doom to offer. Not a lot really that he can offer in these fights to try and push back Gaming Gladiators. This Gaming Gladiators now 30k lead coming up. 33 minutes in. They're going to have one more fight in them, Liquid, but it has to be something at a level that we just aren't used to seeing from a team that's down this much at this early in the game.
No buyback Oracle. Nisha, please go do the same. And then maybe Ursa will pound on some of these tanky heroes for long enough.
10 seconds until BKB's back up on mid-cap.
Dire's top
I want to at least wait for that.
Okay, Quinn gets caught.
Catch! Still able to get the... And in fact, he's able to turn, lay down the Dream Coil onto the two of them, and Duracho is just goes straight in for the support. CD goes on to Incendia, takes him down. Mickey wants the BKB, he's looking for Quinn. A few stacks up here with the overpower. Duracho is cleaned up side, there is 2 dead on Liquid. No buybacks on them. Mickey has to back off, but Duracho throws out another concoction away. Boxy jumps in aggressively. Silence catches Nisha. Nisha's out. Boxy as well to fall. GG is called, and Gaming Gladiators will take this game 3.
Double Ogre Seal supports. Gaming Gladiators, just too good. Just too good right now.
Victory!
Liquid.